This boy has awakened an incredibly powerful ability. Schrödinger can bring parallel worlds into reality. Even if the chance of winning is only 1 in 1,000, he can still find the single path that leads to victory. But when facing Jack, every outcome has a 0% chance of winning. No matter how many futures he tries, the result is always defeat. George can evolve endlessly during battle. The stronger his opponent gets, the stronger he becomes. Yet even he was defeated by Jack. The most unfortunate one is John, who lost purely because he was outclassed in intelligence. His ability grants complete invisibility, no color, no smell, no sound, and he can even erase his very presence. He originally planned to take out the enemy with ease, but the moment he got close, William suddenly turned his head and stared directly at him. John froze. His ability shouldn't have been detectable, yet in the very next second, an attack came crashing toward him. He barely managed to dodge, but his presence was completely exposed. That's because Jack's ability appears to be omniscience and omnipotence. He casually listed the past lives and talents of every member of the Great One Society, their most guarded secrets, like he was reading from a menu. John was confused. Knowing abilities is one thing, but how could he negate invisibility? Jack's answer was terrifyingly simple. He never broke the invisibility at all. He had just set up an obvious trap. The forest had long been corrupted by William. The trees were twisted, the leaves had fallen, and the air was filled with a foul stench. Yet in the middle of this rotting hell, there was a single spot that was completely clean, with no smell at all. From the very beginning, Jack had been waiting for his prey, and John walked straight into the trap. Meanwhile, due to certain limitations, Jenny couldn't use her spatial teleportation freely. She was never meant for the front lines, and was only responsible for support in the rear. If everything had gone according to plan, George's infinite evolution alone should have been enough to defeat everyone. But suddenly, George appeared, and then melted into a puddle right in front of them. One by one, four members of the Great One Society were eliminated by Jack. As the situation began to fall apart, Adam stepped forward to buy time for Jenny. In the next moment, William slammed his hand onto the ground, and the surrounding area was instantly corroded. Adam took cover, but within seconds, the enemy locked onto his exact position. That feeling of being completely seen through made Adam realize something was wrong. At that moment, Jack began confidently explaining his so-called omniscient ability again. He claimed that no matter where they hid, he would always know. He even pointed out Jenny's location and accurately described her power. Within a single second, she can swap the entire space, and her teleportation range spans the entire world, making it one of the most versatile abilities imaginable. So why would someone with such a godlike power be hiding? Jack revealed her fatal weakness. She cannot teleport to places she has never been and can only move to locations whose coordinates she has already recorded. That's why she and Adam stayed in the rear, gradually expanding her reachable range. Everything he said was correct, and Jenny's confidence began to shake. Could such an all-knowing ability really exist? But then Adam uncovered the truth from a blind spot. He launched a sudden kick and struck William square in the face. There was no omniscience. Adam had noticed a small squirrel with an eye-shaped sticker on it. The same stickers were scattered across the forest, on animals, insects, everywhere. Jack's ability was simply sharing vision through all of these eyes. Anyone who used their ability was instantly exposed under his surveillance, and his earlier explanations weren't power but psychological warfare meant to confuse them. But even after discovering the truth, the situation didn't improve. There was no way to eliminate every creature in the forest. Their last remaining hope rested on Adam, because from the very beginning of the battle until now, he hadn't used his own ability even once.